Hey guys, welcome to Really Review. Today we're going to be talking about The Walk. The Walk is directed by Robert Zemeckis and is based on the fascinating true story about a man named Philippe, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who has this dream to walk across the Twin Towers on a tightrope. Now right off the bat, I really love Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's one of my favorite actors working today, and whenever he gets attached to a project, it automatically catches my attention. And I think Robert Zemeckis is a really good director. So when Joseph Gordon-Levitt was attached to this movie titled The Walk, directed by Robert Zemeckis, I decided to look into it. And what I knew about the story sounded pretty cool, and that's when I discovered the documentary titled Man on a Wire. I watched it, I thought it was really good, and ever since then I've been anticipating this movie. And unfortunately it had to be a movie I was really looking forward to and actually liked to hold the record for worst movie-going experience I've ever experienced. And that's due to the theater itself, not the actual movie. Bear with me guys, I'm about to go on a little rant. The movie wasn't playing in my town, so me and the people I went with had to drive out of town to see it, and the theater we went to was awful. It was super small, everything was outdated, looking like it was coming from the 70s. There were these creepy hallways that looked like it would be in The Shining, and everyone that was in there was 90. I could smell the death in there. We got in the room and the seats were like kind of curved towards the screen, and they were like this dark red, like brown poo color, kind of looked like bloody diarrhea. And we sit down and they were super stiff, they wouldn't move. I was like squished up in here, really uncomfortable. I don't know if it's because the projectors were old, but the picture quality was garbage. It looked like I was watching the movie on an old box TV, and I couldn't even tell there was surround sound, probably because it was down super low for the old people. Nothing against old people. Anyway, sorry for going on that rant about the theater. I just felt that was something I needed to mention. If the images were really that dull, then that's unfortunate, but I can't judge the movie off of that because I think it might have been the theater. Did you even try? So what I think of the actual movie, I thought the movie was pretty good. I thought it was really inspirational, and not because he walks across the Twin Towers on a tightrope, which is amazing, but the why he does it. This movie is about following your dreams, no matter what anybody says or how crazy it is, and I really like that. But throughout the movie, it cuts back to Joseph Gordon-Levitt on the Statue of Liberty as he narrates the movie, and I thought that was kind of weird. Why not just have him do voiceover work? Like, they didn't need to keep cutting back to him. But then I thought, it kind of makes it more like a documentary. You know, like in a documentary, it cuts to someone sitting down and they talk about what they were feeling and why. Plus, I guess you could say it makes the movie more unique. I appreciated the effort. But I have to mention Joseph Gordon-Levitt's fake French accent. It was pretty bad, but luckily it kind of faded into the background where I didn't even notice it, so that's good. Ben Kingsley's in this movie and he was pretty good. Pretty much all the guys helping him pull off this mission was good. A couple of them were cartoon characters, especially that stoner dude. But whenever he was on screen, he had me laughing, so what can I say? The second half got increasingly better, but while the first half isn't as good as the second, since I saw the documentary, I kind of knew what I was getting to, and it kind of helped take the edge off. The second half kind of became like a heist film with them not actually stealing anything. And watching them plan on breaking in and hang up the wire was really fun to watch. And when he finally stepped foot on that wire was amazing. I'm actually really terrified of heights, so I was tensing up, and the way they do it is terrifying. I had sweaty palms, I could not look away from the screen, it was really well done. And I'm actually really surprised how close this is to the actual documentary. But this is based on a true story, and if that's the story, then that's the story. It's better than them just making up random jazz. I did see the movie in 3D. I'm someone who hates the 3D. Whenever I have the option between 3D and 2D, I'll always pick 2D. But I thought this movie could be the exception. But it wasn't. Besides him actually walking on the wire, I thought the 3D was ineffective. I think 3D is a gimmick. If you like it, then you go for it, but me personally, I don't like 3D. Guys, at the end of the day, I really enjoyed The Walk. If the movie was as good as the end, I would be giving it a 9 out of 10. But since the first half was at like a 6, I'm going to give The Walk a 7 out of 10. So have you seen The Walk? What did you think about it? Also, let me know, what's your favorite movie that's based on a true story? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video, and as always, I thank you guys for watching.